Hello and welcome to the Dragon Herald. This is Chapter 6, Fate Inevitable. So, this is where your masters hold up. This fort is abandoned. It is good for discussions in private. Very well. Has he set any terms for a discussion? The Herald will enter with only one other. My master will be alone. You may check the fort to ensure this. So long as the Herald is not going alone and you speak true, I believe we can accept that. Any conditions as to what we do with you? None. Then I will have my men guard you for now. If your master does not try anything, we will release you without harm. ... This way, Herald. We have much to discuss. Mysterious. We've checked the fort. It appears he is the only one here besides us. Let's go, then. Welcome, welcome. I must admit, I did not think we would be speaking like this. You thought to have me captured first, did you not? I believe that would have made things easier on us. Alas, your guard was just a touch too competent. An all too familiar problem, I suppose. I would like to have things put plainly. Why is it that you interfere with my journey? And I shall put it plainly. You put overmuch faith in this prophecy of yours. When you go forth to speak, you will not do so for the good of the nations. At the last moment, your acts will be warped into violence. For the sake of Various. What? This is your stance? Did not the last prophet end the 50 Years' War with his portent? How could Various have benefited from any involvement there? It is true that Various was not directly involved, yet our major ally, FEGBA, increased its territory. Many smaller nations not of the faith were absorbed, becoming a part of the allied nation of Rodel. You are from Various as well, then? Ah, my apologies. I have not yet introduced myself, have I? Well, you may not recognize me, young Herald, but the man guarding you just might. You're the previous Herald. Chozo, are you not? Chozo? That can't be. Chozo died after his mission was complete. I figured that's what Various would say. After all, it was they who killed me. I would scarce believe these claims, but I encountered your group once in my mercenary days. Not just your face, but your voice is that of the previous Herald. And when I think of people who could influence Brain or so... But this is insane. Surely the other nations would know. As I said, the nations that hold power now all came out ahead. Various does not seek to topple others, but merely to maintain dominance in this world. So long as the other nations are easily controlled, Various would not make an overlarge move. But where do I fall into this? I have not been given any orders to act as a spy or an assassin. This is an answer I can provide, but you must promise me to hold on to your journey. You must promise me to hold on your journey for now. Even just long enough for me to prove to you the truth. I must complete my duty. The prophecy will be delivered. Herald, is something wrong? This must have been a lot to take in. Perhaps you should rest for a night. This matter is too large to digest quickly. No, I must attend the summit. This is my sacred duty. None may oppose it. It is no use. The Herald is bound by her portent. If she is to oppose her calling, it will consume her mind. This was the final truth I realized as the previous Herald. I was unable to stay my hand, and my body was made to poison Lord Sano, the sole proponents for ending the war peacefully. The war ended all the same, but with a final bloody conflict. Such a thing just so happened to benefit my uninvolved homeland, which gained by not having lost. If what you say is true, then what is your goal? You never believed from the beginning in negotiating. She will die here, an unfortunate casualty of national tensions. With the disappearance of their precious Herald in Rodel, Various will have no choice but to embroil itself in war. What? But then Various would be seen as in the right. It does not matter. I have planted the seeds of doubt. Rodel itself will at least believe that Various was treacherous. In the chaos of war, I will take the chance to avenge myself. The nation that used me and cast me aside will pay. I understand your hatred, but my charge is to defend the Herald, and you are alone in this fort, surrounded. You truly believe you will come out of this fight on top? What a loyal dog. But your nose is not as sharp as it used to be. After I feigned my death, I hid out in FEGBA for many years. There, I practiced the ancient magics, forbidden in Various. In my mad quest for revenge, I looked for anything to aid me. Finally, I came upon a spell that would aid my cause. Behold! What in the world are these abominations? The ancient magic I uncovered after a decade of research. Summoning magic. Though it takes time to prepare an army, this is the method I discovered to lay waste to Various. With these creations, I will kill the Herald. Then, within the chaos of war, I will amass numbers and raise their towns. Be glad, Herald. The country that used us will be no more. Taiga, what has happened? Do not worry. The others will come shortly. The rest can wait until we deal with Shozo. Yes, alright. I must make it through this. Interesting. So the Herald seems to be under some sort of effect based on being the Herald. Her eyes changed and stuff. And Shozo seems like an interesting villain slash anti-hero type character, although I take slight issue with him referring to his own mad quest for revenge as a mad quest for revenge. It's usually something reserved for someone criticizing someone on a mad quest for revenge. You'd call them mad, but on that, it's just a slight nitpick. It's not a bad thing about the story, it's just something that stuck out and is odd. Anywho, I gave this hero crest to Goro, and I intend to use it. I'm gonna make you a hero, though. Goro the hero. I think that's fitting. His kind of yellowish gold armor is pretty neat. And I like those stat boosts. And we already gave him a sword to carry for doing stuff with. Just give you a 2-use vulnerary, it's fine. I also gave Hartman a Night Crest, but he's just going to hang on to it for now. When he gains a couple levels this chapter, we'll throw it on. We also got a new character here, Mert, the Merchant. A grouchy traveling merchant, always pays his debts. He started with an iron bow, and indeed, he can use bows as a merchant, which is pretty neat. However, I'm not going to deploy him for this one because I'm really tight on deployment slots. I think total of 8 and 2 are forced. So, yeah. It's going to just be Filch, Bird, Chris, Rona, Hartman, and Goro, and I need to get the lockpicks out of the supply for Filch. The secret book that I stole in the last chapter, I sold it. I used some of the money to buy a lightning tome for Chris, and that's it for now. We'll see what we can get out of the chests in this map, which there are a few. There's one here. There's one here, behind this door. And, well, not really behind it, because you can go this way too, theoretically, and get the chest. However, Shozo Kaga is here, and Master of Dark Arts that opposes Various, yeah. It's a defeat boss chapter, however I do have a hunch that he's not going to stick around forever, because he seemed pretty tough. But who knows, maybe he will. Our party is split. You and Taiga are trapped in the room that they were meeting Shozo in before he teleported away to make Vestaria Saga. And the other 6 units that we are deploying are here. So, let's just try and fight and see what happens. Alright, so this is my second attempt at the chapter, actually. It's a bit tricky. Just a bit. Getting out of this middle room is going to be difficult. And we gotta stay out of range of these guys, because they are tough. So for now, we're going to focus on clearing these 4 guys out without moving too far past this corner here. And then focus on going clockwise around the map, freeing you and Taiga from their unfortunate circumstances. I think what we're going to do is actually try to hang out here. So this guy has a steel sword You have a Steel Lance. You have a Killing Edge. So I put you over here. I move Taiga over here. And equip an Iron Sword. A Steel Sword, then Iron Sword. And then rescue you. You can benefit from the pillar. And then we're gonna just try to carve a path through these guys. That was a good crit. Just kind of carve a path through here. Goro has animations, which I should show off. He's basically a yellow taiga, though. So you can just poke you. Oh yeah, Hartman still has animations on. Whoops. Well, he's cool. I'm trying to level him up before I promote him, but yeah, hopefully he turns out well. We could use more speed units that can move far. Let's hit you a couple times here. Actually, I want to just form a line here. And where can Filch go? Nowhere. We need to actually form a line here. Okay, that works. I'll probably go for Chris. And that's fine. We can just stand here. And then have fun with these guys for a bit. Taiga gets a level up, which is wonderful. Skill, speed, defense, resistance. That's exactly what he needs for this. Especially defense. His Iron Sword broke, but that's to be expected, so it's all good. We'll just run off and use the elixir after this. The reason why we moved Taiga to the southwest of that room is that we can have Rona and co kind of help through the wall there, and that might help lighten the load of Taiga and you. I kind of find it funny that the boss is named Shozo, and his whole thing is that he's been betrayed by the group that he trusted. It's a little bit on the nose there. If you're going for a Kaga reference, I appreciate it, just FYI. And if you weren't going for one, well, that's fine too. These guys are really tough. Like, if you're used to monsters and sacred stones being pushovers, just play this, and you'll be surprised. You know what? Let's do this, and if we don't get a crit, we'll use the hatchet to kill you. Good animation. We're going to turn it off now. I do like gold hero, though. It's nice. Gold armor hero. Let's, go for a crit here. No? Okay. That's fine. We'll just... How much damage do you do to Rona? 18 minus... 6 is 12. That's fine. Oh, you're poisoned. Actually, it's not that fine. Let's stand here and shoot you from here. And we kind of screwed ourselves again. Let's, your power is 24. Sheesh. Yeah, we need to pull Rona out. And just move Filch up to here. And Taiga can stay here, but use the elixir. And hopefully, he'll live through this enemy phase. If he doesn't, well, shucks. Ouch. That was kind of bad. That's okay, though. Taiga's holding his own pretty decently. I wish I found more experience for you along the way to this chapter, because sure would have been convenient if you could actually fight, but she can't. Okay. Be careful, he's hidden minions around the fort. Reinforcements may appear unexpectedly, so move slowly. I know the word minions has its own meaning and everything, but like, I can't help but think of the yellow things that older people tend to post on Facebook. I'll just put it that way. Let's just hit you with the sword or the iron axe. Filch doesn't... Yeah. You can move Filch here safely enough and start looting stuff. Gotta restore. Let's just send back one of the vulneraries I was carrying. We could use the restore for our own purposes. Let's just stick away the one-use lightning. And you can't even use restore yet. Okay, well, we'll just heal up. How close are you to... not even close at all, because we haven't used staves with you yet. Okay. Let's just go here. Wait. Yeah, you're not close enough to shoot yet, Rona. So we're gonna just put you here for now, and we'll heal you up next turn. Taiga, buddy. Steel Lance, Lance Reaver, Killing Edge. The only dangerous guy here really is the Killing Edge guy. If he can just knock you off, we're good. Goodbye. Enemy phase should be a doozy then. Let's see. Okay, that's one kill. And another. Almost. Bird can handle that guy. It's good that Bird can double skeletons at least. Rona's slowly dying to death, but we'll save her by healing her with the heal staff. Can't use restore yet. Steel bow, archer guy. If we kill you, you can heal Rona, then stick her here, help with this guy. Now, then Taiga would be more free to do stuff elsewhere. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill you with Javelin. No, we can't, actually. Let's just put Bird here to block the area. Do that. Now this guy can't shoot here anymore. So we can put Hartman right here. And just Lancia. Bye. And heal. We can actually move here. Not that it makes a difference since there's a pillar in the middle. Oh well. Or I can go here now. You can still get shot by the archer with the steel bow, but that's fine. We'll just break the iron bow on you. Goodbye. Now the Lance Reaver is here. Oh well. Probably would have been better to leave it to Taiga, but whatever, it's fine. Let's move Taiga over here now and just pop the elixir. Since we don't know what's gonna pop out. Move Filch up slightly. Move Goro up. Hatchet, not that it matters, as 3 range bows. But it seems that that guy went for Rona anyway, despite Rona being able to counter her. Or it. I don't know what gender the skeleton is, and it doesn't really matter. Now Rona is healed, we can continue moving her this way. Just get rid of this guy. And then kind of just move Taiga along with the others. Until we can get him out through this white summon Ella. I don't know if this guy moves. Doesn't seem like he would. But I'm not going to risk the possibility that he does. So I'm going to just stick Filch here. I move up Coral. Move up Bird. Javelin equipped. Put Hartman here for now. Javelin equipped. These skeletons are chasing us around, and more guys appeared. Who are you guys? Let's see. Steel Lance, Javelin, Steel Blade, and Chest Key. And a Javelin. Okay. Well. Kind of mildly tempted to tank one of the Javelin fellows with Chris, but if I hang out here too long, these guys will come, so... Well, you have 22 attack and 11 speed, 10 resistance. It's not super worth it. Let's just get the door open. And then we'll just range attack you since you have a Killer Lance, and that's kind of spooky. These guys will probably come and attack Goro a little bit. It's fine. We can have Rona move up and try bonking you with the steel bow. Alright, that's an easy kill for Bertman, I believe, later. We can even kill you right now, maybe. Yeah, that's perfect. This episode is starting to run a little long, so I'm going to end the episode here and continue the chapter in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.